They put out a sequence on the 12th, but then they pulled that down and they put another sequence up on the 14th. That, I assume, Mr. Maxey, is highly unusual. Why would they put up a genome sequence on one day and then 48 hours? Why would they? Is that normal? I thought once you put it into this database, it kind of is. And scientists, they're not in the business of making mistakes that are that big. If it's the sequence, it's the sequence. And I assume a number of top guys sign off on it. It's not just some junior guy walking around, oh, I think I'm going to put this up. I imagine it's discussed, debated, and it says, yeah, now's the time to put it up, correct?
Well, Dr. Yan can explain this for us better than I can right now. I think one of the things that we need to do, Dr. Yan, is explain how, for any virus, particularly this one, though, you get the gene sequence, because there's steps that you need to go through, and they didn't necessarily follow them in the same way that you would expect somebody to do this. And this was particularly true when we came out later that month with the RATG, 113 virus that they say Dr. Z found in the bats, but it was only had a fragment of that as well. In both instances, they did not follow what would be considered normal procedures for the revelation. Can you talk to us about that?
Simply describe how people get the virus sequence. So this virus sequence is basically, for example, for the SARS-CoV-2, it's just like 30,000 English letters. Each letter is the nucleotide. And these 30,000 letters, how could we get it? You can refer my report to the figure 1. I tell you 2 ways to get it. First way is you really working on something to get it. Then you get the sample, you extract the RNA, you do the RT-PCR, which is basically you add some other thing, enzymes, some other primer things, and run it in the machine. After that, you do the NGS raw sequencing read. This is done by the machine, by the very good program. And then you see whether you have the all part of genome like the Lego one. You maybe have the 5 part or 7 part, and you get it out and see whether it can be assembled to the whole virus. If not, you go back to check the gap filling. And basically, again, after the reading, you get some part of the genome, then you put it in. It's like the puzzle. Finally, you have all pieces of the Lego. Another way is easy. You can change the letter directly, like writing the things.